Hey friends, Ryan here, and today we're going to work on this circus machine. So it is Sunday, November 7th, 2021. For those of you that care, at 9:56 in the morning, because I'm lazy. Anyhow, so last time we clear coded, but if you watch a couple videos ago, we tried to get this machine to reset the score wheels. But hold on, let me flip you around. Okay, this is the one I got out of the machine that's correct, and this one down here is the one that's incorrect. So let's kind of give ourselves a reasonably confident level that we are correct. So this is our first coin chute right here, allegedly. So if we look at our switch, first coin chute. So we got our yellow wire coming in, which this one has a yellow wire coming in. Then it goes up to a white and blue wire, which says tie when 2 coin unit is not used, which neither of them have the center one, to a gray wire. So if we look, we are tied, this is jumper to here, which is jumper to here. So that one is more or less correct, into the gray, right? So this switches, ties them together, jumpers to gray, like it says here. So this blue one, which is for the one, is not used. All right, so basically that means when you're not using the one, or I mean all 3, you're only using 2 and 3. So we got our gray jumper to here, which is set on 2. All right, so whatever, that works. As you can see, yellow and blue is this one, which is not hooked up, and this white one is the one that says to jumper. White and blue. Okay, so we got semi-convinced ourselves that's correct. All right, so we got the 3rd coin unit, which is this one. So it's got yellow coming in, which goes to red and white. So normally closed, right? Jumper's over to here, which is your red and white, tied to your yellow. Okay, so then that's tied over to the white right here, so makes that circuit. And then the other wire is white and red, which is this one that's really faded. So when you pull the switch down, boom, coins. So that is correct. Go to this one. You can see this is tied over to the other side, which is tied to the white, which is what it says on there, but it's done in such a convoluted way that it's not going to make everything work, because it's got to have this circuit path right here to make all the score motor and everything work, and your coin chutes. So there's that, and these ones, which are the first coin unit, which is not used, which we just talked through. So he's got these wired backwards, and then the one wire is up here that he cut off. So we're gonna have to solder these back, move this over. I mean, you could switch them, it wouldn't matter, but we know this one is working, so let's just replicate that, and we'll do that. So we got some wire that's probably way too big, but you can see he did in fact change this with these professional solder jobs. This one actually wasn't broken, it was just bent over, so it saves us a couple bucks on a new coin set. So yeah, I mean, I don't know why you would even take them off of there unless it wasn't working in the first place, which it wasn't, but it probably wasn't due to this. So shut up and let's do this. All right, as always, a nice professional solder job. So we got our gray, I guess, here. We got this red and white going to the middle one on both of them. Red and white is the red in the middle on both of them. You got the top, jumper to the bottom, top, jumper to the bottom, and the yellow coming into that one. So, theoretically this should work. These switches do work. So they, I don't know, hopefully we didn't go through all that and it doesn't work. One of the switches is broken or something. But when I test it with my multimeter there, it works. So let's go plug this in, see if it does anything. But first we're gonna go through this pile of stuff right here and see what's broken and what we need to order. So here's our first casualty. This is the pop bumper base in the frame. See, those are kind of busted. That's very busted. And that one's all cracked. So the base looks okay, more or less. It's cracked there. I might order one. They're only a few cents, just in case. The skirt probably worked, but it's bent. It got baked, but it's a shame though. It looks good. But if this is bright ass white and this is not, it'll look bad. So I better get the set. We can save this in case we have, you know, need for it in the future. This looks okay from the outside, but the inside's rusted. But I hit it with some sandpaper right there for a second. Most of it came off. So I might stick that bad boy in a tumbler for a couple days. Just hit it with some clear coat. They're like $6 for a new one, but I'm all about using original parts, you know what I'm saying? So we got these. This is a couple bucks, this is a few cents. I throw one of these in there. The spring's fine. All right, let's keep looking. I think that's it. All the posts are in good shape. They're just dirty and yellow. The other passive bumpers are in good shape. Flippers are in good shape. Neighbor's really loud. All the aprons and stuff are fine. They're just dirty. I think they're all there. See, one thing we don't have, if we come over here, I swear I ordered them, but I cannot find them, is the bumper caps. So I need to order a set of those for this machine. Other than that, I think we're golden. Okay, sports fans, we've got this plugged back in. All right, let's see what we do. Hopefully we don't light the house on fire. Oh, that's promising. Quarters. All right, let's push the button here. Holy crap. And it says it's in game over. All right. Got a quarter. Let's see what happens. Nice. Try this other side. Where is it? There it is. All right. Let's see what happens when we push the start button here. Nothing except the rain. Although it did say ball and play 1 and 1 player. Let's try it again. 2 players. 3 players. 4 players. That bad boy is not resetting. So let's go back there. See if we can fix that one. And then we shall try this again. So let's turn it off so we don't shock ourselves here. Well, maybe not. All right, so we got a problem. Push the start button and nothing really happens. So if we go back here and you got your reset relays where it's really dark, 1 and 2, and manually pull them in. You can see it's so totally resets both of them. So everything is resetting back to 0, but there's something wrong. So I'm gonna have to look at what controls those reset relays, because they flash once and then don't do anything. So my guess would be something on the game over relay or the reset relay. So let's dig into some schematics here. Okay, sports fans, we're gonna fix this thing for the glory of the Empire. So I did a few things to troubleshoot. We did the thing where you push the reset relays in and everything reset properly. I then turned it on, and once the reset relay pulled in, I held it in, and everything reset, all the score reels reset like it was supposed to. So that told me there was something wrong with whatever holds the reset relay on. Don't do that, you'll shock the shit out of yourself. I did it twice. Okay, so we come over to our schematics and we find the reset relay, right? So there's several different ways this is going to get power. This way through the score motor is not really good. I mean, for our purposes. So it could go through the score motor, through the switch on itself. So that's not what we're looking for. Just because that turns on and off, right? As you cycle through. So then the bonus unit relay, bonus 0 relay, will give it power, but that's not really what we're looking for because that's on the play field. So that leaves us with this right here. Drum units 0, which is the score reels. So we know those are working because we tested them by holding everything down. So it's got to be the game over relay switch or the coin relay switch. So we look for I don't know if you can see it, but that says black and red wire and blue and yellow wire. Although that's going to there. Technically it's this orange and red wire going to the coin relay. So come over here to the coin relay. We got a black and yellow wire and an orange and red wire. So we cleaned this and adjusted this switch, which is this one we were talking about, obviously. And then we got a switch on the game, excuse me, game over relay, which is our black and yellow, and it's either yellow or green and blue, and it turns out it's this green and blue. So if we come over here, we got black and yellow and green and blue. So this switch we adjusted pretty close. There's a gap, and cleaned it. So let's turn this on and we'll see what happens. So we got it. We got our power. We got credits on it. So let's push the button, see what happens. Well, that's not what you want. I swear to God, it did it 2 minutes ago. Let me check again. Okay, this is a finicky machine, but I figured out why this wasn't working, which is the one that steps up the 4 players. Make or break switch. This bottom one here was misadjusted. I don't know if I did that. Obviously I did that when I was messing with it because it was fine before. Then this switch right here on the top and this one were a little misadjusted, which I probably did trying to do that. It's just, ugh, never had this much trouble. So hopefully it to work, but we also played with the coin setting for this right here. So that's fun. It's actually on 6, but it maxed out its credits here. So turn the lights on, push the button, and hopefully it'll work. Thank the Lord and Kalis himself. 2 players, 3 players, 4 players. All right, I'm gonna turn it off, reset the score reels, and we're gonna try it again just to make sure we actually fixed it. It's really bugging me though, because there's like 4 or 5 of these blinking bulbs here, and that's the only one that's blinking. So we'll have to fix that. And also, I believe it was the 3rd player light was messed up, but all the 100,000s work. The 40 worked. So we're gonna have to play with some lights eventually. All right, got them all reset. Let's see. There she is. Okay. Turn on some GI, which you don't technically need to do first. All right, please do it, please work. Oh, I love that sound. Anyway, oh yeah, we can push it now that we don't have as many credits. That's awesome. All right, well, let me know what you think. It's exhausting, but some fun fact to note, there's 6 bumps on this one here, slash reel, and I think the only thing that is for this one adjustment here. So that's neat. And there's 2 switches. I'm not sure what the other one is, but anyway, it seems to be working. We can play a little bit. Let's see, 1,000 point, 100 point. I'll shock myself again. And 10 point. I'll push it pretty hard to get the, so let's see, maybe we can waste your time and do, that's not the right one. 2, yeah, see the 3 isn't working, but if I push this once more, making you sick, it should hit the 4, yep. All right, so let me know what you think. Hopefully it stays working this time. And keep it real. We're getting there. A couple more weeks, playfield will be done. We can put it back together and truly troubleshoot now that we got the score reels and everything resetting. Anyway, keep it real. Thanks for watching. See you next time.